Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 1/6 scale or 12-inch Luke Skywalker in Endor Gear and his awesome speeder bike. I will go ahead and give kind of a warning. This thing is huge, and because of that, it will take me a little bit longer to get things into frame to look at them. So that's just a little disclaimer here at the beginning of the video. But here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging, and it is huge. Here it is. As you can see, came out in the Power of the Jedi line in around 2001. And in the background you can see Endor, or I guess more of a generic forest, and there is a scout trooper there in the background. On the back, well, I guess on the top here, there's a picture of him riding the speeder bike. On the side, it's a picture of Luke from the movie. And I'm pretty sure it's the same on the other side. Let me check. Yeah, same picture. And then on the back is a picture of the product itself. Down here, it talks about some of the features, more features, and there's a description here, and I'll zoom in on that in case you want to read it. You can just pause the video. Alright, back to the review here. I have to say that this thing is kind of an unknown gem, or it seems to be kind of an unknown gem to the collector market. Sideshow Collectibles is putting out a speeder bike as we speak. It's on pre-order, I believe, and it is a lot more expensive than this one. But this one is pretty much just as good. You know, of course, it doesn't have the same quality, but it's pretty much the same thing. Let me pull it up closer here. As you can see, it's just a seat, and it's got the handles which do move to put them in his hands. You know, it's got a removable poncho or blanket back here. It's got the opening thruster flaps, or whatever these are. It's got adjustable foot pedals, and the actual I think these were used for acceleration, actually move. And on the bottom, the turret itself moves, and these stands are removable. You just pull them out, and if you want to, you can lean the vehicle from side to side, which is always nice. So as far as the vehicle itself goes, it is really well done. And I'll go ahead and give you a size measurement here, just so you have an idea of scale. It's about 25 inches long total, and without Luke it's about 10 inches tall. With Luke it goes up to about 15 if you have him posed, you know, depending on how you pose him. So the speeder bike itself is really amazing, and the figure, you know, it's alright. You know, it's from 2001, and it definitely shows its age. You know, I guess the sculpt of his face is alright. Bring that in here so you can actually see it. You know, I guess that looks like Mark Hamill. You know, they did an okay job painting his hair and everything, and his eyes, so he does look alright. It is a little bit primitive though, and it definitely shows in his articulation. He's got a swivel head, ball hinge shoulders that are limited a little bit by the poncho, but the articulation is there. He's got hinged elbows, and then it's got a swivel. Well, actually, no, it's got a swivel. And then he's got ball hinged wrists, no waist swivel, T-jointed hips, and hinged knees, and that's it. So, unfortunately, that does kind of affect how well he's able to sit on the bike itself. I mean, you can get him on there, but you can't actually get his feet onto the like pedal things, which kind of sucks. He needs like some type of swivel that allows him to pull his knees in. As you can see, like if you pull his legs out to straddle the bike, his knees flare out. And it's not as apparent here, but once you get him on the bike, you can definitely tell. And because you can't swivel really his boots or anything, he looks a little bit strange. But that's fine, you know. This figure, even though it's huge, is not unbelievably expensive. It's definitely reasonable. So I think that's, you know, a reasonable thing for it to, you know, have. He does come with a pretty good range of accessories. The first one here is his helmet. It's made of a fairly hard plastic, and in the package it'll be kind of warped, these little side flaps, so you'll want to heat it up with a hairdryer, you know, just so it fits better. But overall it's, you know, it's pretty well painted and everything, so that's nice. And Luke's lightsaber. This is one of the biggest complaints that I have about the figure as a whole. As you can see, the blade is like a milky white color, and that's because it's glow in the dark. I would have preferred, you know, just like a clear green blade, but I guess this is okay. Aside from that, the handle is really well done, and it's got a loop here on the end so you can hook it onto his belt. I have to admit, because you can't remove the blade, it does look a little bit silly, you know, but this is a child's toy, so I don't think you have to worry about it too much. Overall, as far as this, I guess, you know, package goes, it's definitely worth it. You know, don't let anything that I've said about Luke's articulation sink in too much. You know, you can definitely get him on the speeder bike itself, and it does look good. You know, it's just a little bit limited. And another warning I have about this pack, you want to be careful with the speeder bike itself. It's a little bit fragile, and I'll kind of explain that. Up here, this, because it's, you know, long, skinny, you know, thing that sticks out from the body, and it's fairly thin, and it's got a big thing down here at the end, you know, it would be really easy to break this off. You can see there's a lot of thin plastic pieces, you know, that would be easy to break. It's got a lot of these little plastic tubes that run all over the bike that you'll want to be careful of for sure. You know, it's even got them on the foot pedals, and, you know, these are fairly thin. So you'll definitely want to be careful with this. But, you know, if you have it on a shelf, you know, in a collection room or something, it'll definitely be fine. You won't have to worry about it. So overall, I would say, if you're into 1/6 scale figures and you would like a speeder bike, or kind of like a larger, you know, like a really impressive, that's the word I was looking for, impressive piece for your collection, this is definitely worth it. And I would say 100% get this, I guess, pack. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you later.